Good morning, everyone. It's Cassie. I hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome back to Foundation. I don't know what's going on. That's not entirely true. I do know what's going on. We have just gotten our way out of a crisis, a housing crisis, and now we're just working on building up raw materials. Oh, look at that, 18 tools. I could build so many things. And we're making our way toward 150 labor splendor so that we can something. So we can buy heavy fortifications. I don't know what's going on with me today, but my mind just keeps blanking on a word or two here and there, and it's silly. We have enough in the way of refined food now. Oh, and we are also working on beer. We're going to work on beer production. Once this is all cleared of trees, we're going to put in another wheat farm, and hopefully by then we'll have enough wheat to sustain our bakery and a brewery. I'm not going to accept these people. We have 3 unemployed. We're already getting some pressure about a housing shortage, which I didn't realize I had. I moused over every incorrect thing. Negative 2% happiness for a housing shortage, and I'm not even sure how we have a housing shortage because we still have room in some of our houses, as you can see. So mostly right now what we're waiting on is just for our finances to improve. We're at 190 gold and dropping. So I'm waiting for finances to improve, and I might need to go back to selling clothes before we can start, or trading clothes. 100 bread, look at that. That's excellent. Trading clothes before we can start making big purchases again is the end of the sentence. I think what we want to do next is goods. We can see here some of my people don't have access to goods, and right now the only goods we have available in our market are clothes. Right now we have no goods available in our market. Do we need a separate or a second? No. Storage is full at our weaver. We might need a second tailor's workshop, is what I'm kind of thinking. Like, how much wool do we have? 50 wool, 5 clothes, 50 cloth. So yeah, it kind of does seem like we might want a second. Oh, goody. I can assign more resources too. A second tailor. So let's put cloth and wool into this warehouse as well. Because right now, like, when we hit capacity, we're just kind of like stopping, and that's not useful. What else do we want to put? We have hops in our granary, right? No, yes. Yes, we do. Okay. We have 2 granaries, I believe. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I thought maybe. But I feel really good about bread now, because bread was always one of those things that was hard for us to hang on to. But then in our last video, we added something onto our wheat farm that allowed us to expand it way out. Now we have a lot more wheat. And I feel good about that. We are doing an excellent job on tools now. Tools, we were in a tight spot with tools all through the housing crisis because every single housing upgrade required somewhere between 5 and 20 tools, and we had like none. I do think I'm stretching my pavers a little too thin based on the fact that we are missing some area here. So I might want to I'm going to take the paving off of a lot of this. But I'm also going to hang on and see if they can get that filled in. I am aware that I extended out the area I was paving. I was trying to see if I could get them to pave the whole thing. Like my whole residential area. But I don't need them to do that. I'm actually going to just go ahead and take this out of here. I wish I could see how much space they can cover. This field is at it. Oh, that's the wheat farm. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to, like... There we go. What does my paver think? I don't get to know. A merchant is approaching, and that merchant's probably going to say, just like, give me your wool or your wood. And I may give them wood this time. We have plenty. He's almost here. We have plenty of wood. We have enough planks now. Planks were another thing that we were really hurting on. We had like 7 planks for the duration of our shortage. Wool for the bishop. The bishop has sought to purchase wool ever since some monks were too strict on their vows to the point of becoming threadbare. Having spotted your flock of sheep, one of his merchants wishes to make you an offer. Usually they want 150 wool for 225 gold, and I only have 65 wool, so I'm not going to do this. I'm going to say not interested, maybe next time. Because they'll just come back. And I could extend this wheat field back further too. Like this territory is mine, but this territory in particular is where I'm doing my hunting and my farming, or my reforestation, so I'm a little bit reticent to take it down, because otherwise where am I going to get boars? We have a really good number of boars right now because I also am getting boars from here while I wait for the people, what's the word I'm looking for? The woodcutters to come and chop the trees down. So I've got my hunters over there as well. We're doing okay on service now. What? How does someone not have refined food? Most people are looking for 2 refined food options, which would be meat and bread, or bread and cheese, or meat and cheese. I see bread. I see meat. I just don't see cheese. Oh, I see a little bit of cheese. So it seems like this refined food shortage isn't really a problem. Who is the most unhappy? 37%. That's actually pretty good. I've had some dramatically unhappy people. I don't know how this person isn't meeting a housing need. Often it's because there's no commoner living in the house with them, and I can't, like, delegate that. The only thing I can do to get around that is promote more people to commoner. That kind of eliminates the, like, what's the purpose of promoting people? And if there are all commoners in the same house, then what? Okay, while my woodcutters are over here chopping things down, a courier is approaching. I am going to... Housing insufficient? That's not true. But, like, they probably just mean Wow. Celebrating bread. With so much bread in the granaries, the elders believe your village might be ready for a bread fair. If you can ensure everyone has a good time, there is a chance of the trading value of this resource will improve. Let's host a bread fair, order my bakers to work double, or let's gather another time. Let's just have a bread fair. We've been really successful at our fairs so far. We do have a ton of bread, like a ton of bread, so I think it's going to be okay. We can only hold 2 people in our inn, in our lodging, so I'm willing to give it a go. What I was starting to say on 3 separate occasions is that while we are waiting for the woodcutters to chop these trees down, I'm going to go ahead and get the farm house set up. Food, dum-dum. So I'm going to stick my wheat farm just here on the road. We'll get that building. Won't take long. I have all the resources already on hand, which is excellent. It feels really good to have tools and planks again. And then when it's finished, I can go ahead and set up, and I did this with the hops as well, I can set up some space where they'll start farming and then extend it out as the trees come down. I am still having a tough time staying on top of coin though, so I wonder if maybe I know I turned off taxes for establishments. Like I was taxing the bakery for a while, and I know I turned that off, but I wonder if I stopped trading something that I was trading before. I gotta stop clicking that button, that's the wrong button. Resources. I am selling fish. I'm not selling cheese because I only have 3. I don't have enough cheese to sell. Clothes, I believe, yep. Clothes I was selling before if I have over 50, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that back on. I won't have over 50 clothes for quite some time, but we can work on it. Berry brew I was selling over 75, and I'll go back to that. I don't have herbs to sell. Wine, jewelry. I am selling planks. I am selling polished stone. I could sell tools, but I don't wanna. Oh, have I been turning these to... Yes, okay. I'm doing it right. Okay, that'll do. They got that farm up quickly. So I'm gonna paint here. Will this stop me from... Yes. Delighted visitors. Some of the visitors had a great time and cheered up your villagers. Fantastic. This field is adequately sized for the current amount of workers. Okay. It's awful small, but I'll take it. Any extra wheat is a good amount of wheat. I'd like them to get this tree gone. Click the wrong thing. How much wheat do I have? I have 76 bread, 18 wheat, 27 flour. Okay, I hope I don't run out of bread. I am going to take some people, because if I'm building a brewery, I'm going to need them. Oh, down to 50 bread. Oof. She's going quick. No flour. Sorry, no wheat. 33 flour. And they're planting wheat now, so I'm curious to know how this is gonna shake out. I think it's gonna be fine. I think it's gonna be fine. Delighted visitors again. Fantastic. I think this is gonna be a successful fair. When we have situated our farms and we are making enough of all of the things, I'm gonna put the brewery probably like right about here. I just don't want to do it until I can see how much wheat we'll have at the end of this harvest, now that we've got 3 wheat farms. Okay, bread's still looking good. We're up to 72 bread. How much bread does each flour make? Where's my bakery? Produces 5 bread in exchange for 3 flour and 1 water. Okay. Asked and answered. Okay. We're waffling on how well are we gonna do with coin. It's tough to know. Alright, villagers are having an excellent time. Visitors are having an excellent time. All good things. Oh, they took that tree out. I was like, why are we working around? It'll fill in on the next harvest. A merry fair. The fair lived up to expectations. People from all around are spreading praise about your fine craftsmanship and hope to do further business with your village. Success. Great. And while I'm situated here, I am going to look at adding buildings to my farm to increase labor splendor. Big boy haystack we can add. Scarecrow we can add. And let's add a tooling shack. Let's add it here. And that'll help a couple things. That'll gain us a few labor splendor, 4 or 5. And it'll add the ability for us to add 2 more workers to our wheat farm so we can expand it out a little further when the time comes. So with that in mind, I am going to pick up a couple of these people who have shown up to move in. But not many, because that puts us at 5 unemployed. We have 19 wheat right now. We're in the middle of the harvest. I'm not sure we're going to have enough wheat for... No, just kidding. It shot up. I want to make sure that we have enough wheat for our brewery. It's looking snug, honestly. Our scarecrow is going in. Our tool shed is going in. It's literally costing wheat to improve our wheat farm. That's fun. Okay. It's too small. I'm not surprised by that. Let's extend her out. What? Okay, still too small. But once we have gotten some more of the wood cutting done, I'll be able to extend further. I mean, I could, but like I don't want to slime it back this way instead of dragging it down from here. You know what I mean? You might not know what I mean. I think I barely know what I mean. Literally all of our wheat is already gone. Okay. Is there an entertainment section, or am I gonna find the brewery in here? The latter. Produces 3 beer in exchange for 2 wheat and 1 hop and 1 water. Oh. I was gonna put it here, but I can't. Do we want to put it kind of near the tavern? I'd be shoehorning it in, and this house would not be happy about it. So let's not. We'll put it here, and we can move it if we need to later. And I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna aim it this way. There. They made a path to the scarecrow. I don't love that. Why would they do that? Cuts into my farm space. My harvest will be smaller now. Brewery is already underway. They got the resources to the brewery real quick. Maybe that's because I built it like right on top of the warehouse, but still, geez, oh man. So once the brewery is done, I'm gonna kind of assess where I am on unemployed and how we're doing on like serfs, etc. People's happiness. Right now people are super happy because of the fair. People are missing out on entertainment, and that's part of the... Wow, okay. Part of the reason why I'm adding this brewery. It's casually choked. That's what that was. How many people can the brewery staff? Just one? I have too many people. We're doing still very well on berries. We have a ton of boars, and we're doing as best we can on meat. We have tons of fish. We have tons of bread. 110 bread. We have 7 cheese. Excellent. Fantastic. What's the problem with cheese? We don't have enough milk. Am I going to need to put in a second dairy farm? Is the dairy farm big enough? Yes, adequately sized. Can I add anything to it? No. Wait, no, hang on. Produces 1 milk, requires 1 production, maximum 1. Okay. For some reason, the first time I read maximum, I processed it as minimum. That's my bad. Okay, we're still kind of... We're picking at things. We're up to 136 labor splendor. We're picking at things. I'm still cranky about the paths. That's wild. Hypothetically, I wonder if I could just keep adding the tool sheds to the wheat farms. Like if this wheat farm had 5 tool sheds, would I be able to add 10 extra people? And could I make my farm gigantic? This is how my brain works. These are the questions that are plaguing me. Could I make it gigantic? My hop farm's full, my lumber camp's full. Both of my two of my lumber camps are full. My fishery is full. What's over here? My hunters' huts are full. Can I add boars to my warehouse? Is that a thing I can do? No. What? My iron is full, so I am gonna put iron in my warehouse. That way we can keep producing at my other places. My charcoal huts are not really... They're not doing the heavy lifting I need them to be doing. Stop it, Cassie. You pressed every wrong thing. I am not going to bring anyone else in right now. Housing space is starting to fill up just the tiniest bit. What? How? What? What are we missing here? Light fortification. Okay. Can I put in a guard tower here? How is this building just like barely out of the range of the light fortifications? Can I turn this? Yes. And if I do, can I get both of these buildings? My struggle. My abject, absolute struggle. Okay. This building will... It may upgrade once I do this. I'm not entirely sure. I think it will. Because it's like half the size of the building next to it. Once this guard tower is built, I'll be able to staff a person into it. Sigbot is a really hard worker. I see Sigbot all over the place. I have 6 beer. That's good. Okay, so I'll staff someone into this. This house will start to upgrade. This little bitty one that only holds 2. How's a commoner living in this house? Which of these people is well, probably my baker. There's that house upgrade. Look at that. 40 planks, 16 polished stone. Nope, just regular stone. 4 tools and a wood. Why do you need 40 planks and 1 wood? Wild. Okay, they are making good progress on this forest. I have 127 bread. I'm doing excellent. Doing excellent on bread. I'm cool with it. I might need a second granary. I have some stuff I believe I'm not storing properly. Do I want to add a service counter to my tavern so that I can add another berry or a place to sell whatchamacallits? Beer. Sells tavern resource types to villagers best suited to commoner. Okay. And do I want it to be... Can you turn... And can you... How do I want this? I don't know. I think I don't. I think I want... Oops. How do I say cancel? Like that, I guess. Turn this and nest it inside this other one. I guess. I'm doing crazy things with my tavern. I can't. There we go. I can. Is that snapped? Yes. Right. I feel like I'm almost certainly messing something up by stacking these buildings into each other because there are already 2 buildings right there where I just placed that inside it. Tavern? Tavern, public lounge. Okay. I'll add a taverner. And then if I can click on the service counter, I guess because it's still being built, I can't. But when I can... then I will set it to build, or to sell beer. Ale? Whatever we're making at our brewery. There we go, I got it clicked. That also means that she's probably going to get a promotion today. Oh, I can add 2. Assign resource, beer. Current productivity minus 50% because of serfs. Stop clicking that, you dodo. Let's promote some people. I'm trying to see if I can figure out who are the people I would be... Oh, down here. Promoting to citizen. Gotcha. We'll do the brewer. A butcher. Cheesemakers we should do. We'll come back to the rest of everyone. We'll come back to the rest of them. I did say I needed to save up money, and now I'm just spending it all willy-nilly. Okay, we have 15 beer. How are we doing? Entertainment shortage still minus 3%. I don't get it. Does not compute. Do I need to build a bigger public lounge? Maybe? Boy, this number is everywhere. It seems like it might be okay without doing that. I don't know. This number's all over the place. Okay. Taverners are doing fine. We have our brewer. It's interesting that we have a brewer making berry brew who is just attached in here. But we can't put a... Like, the other brewery is standalone. Why? I don't get it. A merchant is approaching. Do you think he's gonna want wood or wool? No access to goods. Are we out of clothes again? I mean, just about. I don't want to bring anyone in yet and just let them be unemployed. We do have space for them now. This house is upgraded. We have room in there. We have room in a couple of these guys. I'm just taking a look around. Oops, that's not. Yeah, we have plenty of space. Oh, here's our merchant. Iron ore. Interesting. The bishop is planning to increase the season's wine sales, but is in dire need of iron ore for barrel bands. One of his merchants has seen your quarry and wants to make you an offer. This sounds like a good trade. Is 150 iron ore for 225 gold. I would disagree that that's a good deal. We have 106 iron ore right now in storage. Let's discuss a better deal. May fail. Not interested, maybe next time is what I'm going to go with. And we're losing money. Still doing great on fish. I need to keep an eye on food so that I don't run into a shortage. But fish, berries look good. Pork, boars look great. Meat, a little bit lower. Not low, but a little bit lower. Cheese is bad. We definitely need to get another cattle farm going or to improve this cattle farm, but we don't have this. It's adequately sized for what it does. Where's the... There it is. And we can't expand it at all. How are we doing on sales at our tavern? I can't see from this page. That's handy. I didn't realize I could do that. See sub-buildings. Where'd that button go? Oh, there it is. I am looking for service counters. 9 beers consumed, 6 on hand. How are we doing on service or on entertainment now? Still a shortage. Who's unhappy? This person's negative 3% happiness. If I promote them, will they be happy? We'll see. I saw their happiness go up 1%. Let's go. I don't know precisely where it is that they live. Taxes they're still not happy about. One of the villagers' needs has not been satisfied for some time, incurring a greater decline in happiness. Once the corresponding need is fulfilled, their mood will gradually improve. Oh yeah, now they're up to 2% positive instead of 3% negative. I said those weird. -3, +2. Refined food is good. Service is good. Service is neutral. Why is their housing unhappiness still so bad? Why is your housing unhappiness still so bad? Can't find a house with enough desirability for my status. Babe, there are quite a few. Okay. Everything just turned around for them except housing, and I can't figure out why. And yet they're still only at 2% happiness. What's the problem? Be the change you want to see, buddy. Where do you even live? How do I know? View home. They don't have a home. Well, that could be part of the problem. So do I not have space in any houses to commoner residents? If she moved in here, she'd be fine. Patrol coverage is maybe not quite up to par? I can't tell. No, it is. She should live here. It would be fine. Oh, she's back to -3. Or this is a different person. I couldn't tell you. Yes, it was this person. I don't get it. I kind of don't care. What do we have? Surplus polished stones for beer. Neighboring villagers want to trade a surplus of beer gifted by the monks they are tending to. They desperately need polished stones, which you seem to have a fair amount of. Agreed, we'll prepare the resources. Accumulate 75 polished stone inside storage facilities. We currently have 44. We have 28 days to do this. We can confirm success, and that'll give us 5 prestige. What's this? Labor influence. And 50 beer, which is good. I think I might go with it. We have no beer right now. Okay, so does that mean that I want to turn off trade for polished stone for a little while? I could just up the number. Polished stone. Yeah, we'll up the number. This will completely deplete our stockpile of polished stone, but I can live with that. I'm not using it for anything right now. Let's take a look and make sure all of my buildings are staffed. I need one more charcoal burner. Where did I get that person from? Do I not have... I have no one employed, right? I don't know. Maybe I had one unemployed because all my buildings are full. Let's take somebody just in case. Surplus of construction materials, wood and stone. With these, anything is possible. Your villagers look at the surplus and marvel at their potential. Will it be a church, a manor, a tavern? Excitedly, everyone ponders what might come next. Happiness bonus of plus 10% for villagers with villager, monastic, and combatant profile. I am curious whether I'm going to make it all the way up to 75 polished stone, because I have only gone up 2 in the time since we accepted the challenge. Only 1 beer consumed this week, and is that just because I'm out? I have 92 bread. Where's my brewery? I put it up here. No, they have wheat, so they're making beer. I'm just out. Where's my stonemason? Where'd I put that guy? Did I move him? Or her? There it is. Okay, good. Produces 1 polished stone in exchange for 1 stone. Happiness is starting to look a little better. Oh, they're still happy from the rejoicing tale about how we're doing so great on wood and stone. I mean, that's fine. I'll take it. You gotta take the wins where you can. Oops. Sorry, I dropped an earbud and I'm not even wearing my earbuds. Negative 47% this person we're struggling with. I don't get it. Grumpy. House close to my workplace. So that's a good gripe. But I am unable to find a house with enough desirability for my status is not a good gripe. Okay, we were negligibly in the positive in that report. This field is adequately sized. If I go down to here, is it going to be too big? No. There. Perfect. At what point does it become too big? At that point. Okay. That almost doubles it. So that's good. We are losing out on some berries, but frankly, we have so many berry bushes that I could probably stand to add another gatherer's hut and we'd still be fine. You see that? Full. And we have all these berry bushes. Some of these are not on my property, but you know what I mean. All these are. If I want to unpaint some things, because I've got too much paint, I can unpaint quite a lot of wood cutting. I can unpaint cutting or hunting from here because we're out of boars. Oops, not add to it. There we go. I just kind of hate it when the paint overlaps. I'm weird. And I can live with that. And there's nothing I can do about this paint because this is residential space and paving and patrolling, and they have to be stacked. Anything else we want to accomplish today? We're winding down on time. Look at all this wheat. Look at all this flour. We're doing great on that. Doing great on hops. A courier is approaching very expediently. Celebrating the laborers. The elders would like you to host a regional fair. This is an occasion to open up more trading opportunities by celebrating the fruit of hard labor. Ensure the mood of the fair stays high. Your people will do the rest. I'll make sure everyone appreciates their time. Hosting the regional fair 21 days. Trade price, blah, blah, blah. What do I need to have? I don't understand. I'm gonna host this. We'll see how it goes. But normally when there's a fair, there is like a trade good. And here it doesn't seem like there is one. Well, it's time for allergy medicine. My eye is killing me. Oh, can we deliver the polished stone yet? No, we only have 50. We have 4 days to go, and we have 50 polished stone. We're not going to make it. I also had a real tough time saying polished just then. I'm sure you noticed. Biffed it good. Where is that person who had negative 45% happiness? How's she doing? Negative 23% happiness. This is a different person. No, positive 2% happiness. She's back too. Can't find a house with enough desirability for my status, even though this one needs a commoner. I wish I could say, move in here, you dodo. Stop doing that. Okay. I need to keep happiness at 75% plus. Oh, doggone it. Beer called off. You couldn't deliver your goods on time and did not receive the promised beer. That's my first failure, I think. And I can live with it, but this stings. I did want that beer. We have none. Housing shortage minus 2%, taxes minus 3%. People still need entertainment. In spite of the fact that we are selling 2 kinds of alcohol in our tavern and have space for everyone. No more room available at lodging. I can live with that. Why are they? They're like harvesting this wheat field from the outside in. Why? That's silly. Or from the inside out, sorry. Some of the visitors had a great time and cheered up your villagers. Fantastic. I don't understand the purpose of this fair, and I can live with that. Still doing great on wheat and bread. We have no flour currently. We have 2 windmills, so I don't know what the struggle is. +1. That's our coin's tendency. Breaking even is our current coin's tendency. Figure it out. Villagers. Need to make a profit. Look how pretty it is, though. Yeesh, sorry if you heard that. Delighted villagers. Some of the visitors, delighted visitors, not villagers. You're gonna hear it again. I'm real sorry. See if I can edit them out. Okay, and it is time to wind down for the day. So I think the next time we meet for this game, we're gonna potentially explore the idea of opening up more trade routes so that we can sell things like tools. We will save up more polished stone. I am going to keep the limit at 75 going forward, just in case we need that in the future when the elders come back. If the elders come back, since I've botched it. We will keep plucking away at labor splendor, so if we can get up to 150, we can increase fortification and make people happier with their housing than negative 45%. How is she sticking around? She's been miserable for a long time. I don't get it. Also, is she like the only berry picker I have that is a commoner? Anyway, yeah, here's where we're going to end it for the day. We'll see how this fair shakes out, but I think it's going to be just fine. And we'll keep on keeping on. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate you. I hope you know that. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will talk to you very soon.